All right, let's dive right in and talk about motivating a sales team. We all know it can be one of the toughest parts of being a manager. Today, we're going to look at a really powerful way of thinking that goes way beyond just bonuses and commissions. It's about building a culture where people genuinely want to crush their goals.
So let me just ask you this. What really gets a sales team fired up? Now, I bet the first thing that popped into your head was a bigger commission check, right? Or maybe some flashy bonus. And look, you're not wrong. That's what we've all been taught. But what if I told you that's only a tiny, tiny piece of a much bigger puzzle?
Because the real drivers, the things that create sustainable long-term performance, are hiding just below the surface. We're talking about things like autonomy, a sense of purpose, and feeling genuinely valued. You know, when you get this stuff right, it can completely change the game for your team.
And that brings us to the core idea here, what we're calling the winning formula. The secret to a motivated team isn't hiding in a spreadsheet. Nope, it's something you build, day by day, in the environment you create. Bottom line, it's about the culture, not the commission check.
So this culture, it's really built on three simple but absolutely essential values: respect, trust, and support. And these aren't just feel-good buzzwords, okay? They are the active ingredients for unlocking that inner drive in people. So let's get practical and break down how to actually put them into practice with two key pillars. Let's kick things off with our first pillar, empower and trust. This is where you take those big ideas of respect and trust and turn them into real, concrete actions. It's all about setting the stage so your team can go out there and win, but on their own terms.
You know, empowerment can sound like a big, fuzzy corporate word, but it's not. It's actually super practical. It means making sure your team has the info they need to succeed. Things like knowing the sales routes, getting a heads up on potential deals, or sharing strategies that are working. And just as important, it's about genuinely congratulating them when they kill it, making sure they know their hard work is seen and appreciated.
And this right here, this really gets to the heart of the choice every leader has. On one hand, you can micromanage, controlling every little move, which just creates people who wait to be told what to do. Or you can empower them, giving them the freedom and trust to actually own their work. One creates followers. The other, well, that's how you create future leaders.
So once your team is empowered and running with things, your role has to change. And that brings us right to our second pillar, support and mentor. This is how you keep that culture of trust alive. You're not a director anymore. You're more like a guide, a constructive presence for your team.
So what does active support really look like? Well, it means you're in it with them. It means being there when they hit a wall, not just when things are going great. It means hopping on a customer visit with them, not to jump in and take over, but to just watch, listen, and offer some helpful, targeted advice afterward.
You know, there's this quote from the source material that just says it all perfectly. Instead, I let them shine and take pride in their accomplishments. That's it right there. Your success as a leader isn't about you. It's measured by your team's success. Your job is to operate the spotlight, not to stand in it.
Okay, so you've done the work. You've built this amazing culture based on empowerment and active support. So what's the big reward? What's the ultimate payoff? Let's take a look at the incredible results you can expect.
Honestly, the impact is huge. Your individual reps feel truly valued, which is massive for morale and keeps your best people around. As a whole, the team feels empowered to take risks and solve problems on their own. This sparks that powerful internal motivation that doesn't just drive results this quarter, but builds the kind of long-term growth that defines great careers and great companies.
So, at the end of the day, when you combine empowerment that's built on a foundation of trust with active, supportive mentorship, you get an engaged, resilient, and unstoppable team. It's simple, it's effective, and it's human. That is a winning formula.
So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this question to take back with you. It's a shift in thinking, really. It's not about what you can get from your team, but what you can give to them. So ask yourself, how will you let your team shine this week?